A consumer first alert coming your way tonight at 5 about cryptocurrency scams now taking place right here in Northeast Wisconsin.
Because again, we don't want people to be scammed out of 30, 40, 50 years of hard work because of a very convincing scammer.
You may remember we told you earlier this week that the Manitowoc Police Department put out this warning about some people losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and now the department wants to educate everyone so you know when to stop if this scam is happening to you. And Tammy Elliott joins us now, as she always does, to preview her consumer first alerts. So he talked about a lot of money, a lot of savings, a lot of retirement, 30, 40, 50 years. Are people losing all of it?
He said that it is pretty heartbreaking, the amount of money, tens of thousands of dollars, and in some cases, people are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars to these scammers who he called very professional, very pushy, aggressive, and elaborate. And this can go on for a long time.
So it's, and we mentioned we put out this warning. They put out this warning. They've tried to get ahead of this at least a little bit and educate people. Are they having a hard time getting their message through?
Well, he said, I think this stood out to me, Chris, when I was talking with Captain Schmidt. He said, in some cases, when they have contact with the victim and they tell them this is a scam, they have trouble believing it because he said they're so emotionally involved. So what he was explaining is that these type of scams, these investment scams, will go on for an extended period of time. The people become emotionally involved and they believe it. And so he said, we really want to have this conversation that if someone is paying money to someone, that they don't know, to stop immediately.
You said an extended period of time. So this is an elaborate, thought out, and elaborate planned scam. We've talked about this the last few times you've been on. We're seeing much more of this nuance and detail in these scams. Is this a trend to counteract some of these education things like you yourself are doing?
Absolutely. And I think that's the concerning part, is that these scammers are extremely invested in this, and the language they use. We talked a couple weeks ago about how they transfer you to someone else.
Right.
I mean, these are elaborate, involved. And then in these cryptocurrency scams, Chris, they are making platforms. So, there are real websites out there. They are imitating those, and they're also making it look like you are making money, like you are profiting, investments, but it's all fake.
So if someone, what's the number one thing they should do? First of all, stop, and then contact who?
Law enforcement immediately. And he stressed that if you know of someone, or if you right now are maybe involved in this, stop immediately, stop paying, and do not, if someone tells you to go to a cryptocurrency ATM to pay money or to invest, do not do that.
It's becoming the new gift card red flag, right? Okay, Tammy, thanks so much. We look forward to this coming up tonight on Action 2 News at 5.